Grand Rising, everyone. Something happened with the YouTube stream, so I was just fixing that. And I think we are back online on YouTube. Hello, Decor It Up Balloons. Look, Moon, they're saying hi, Kitty. She hopped right up here, didn't you? Alrighty, Kitty, we gotta get some work done. We're going to say bye. No, you're gonna hop back up again after. And she's already gonna do it right now. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, we're not fighting today. We're not fighting today, no. No. Okay, what I'm gonna do today is yesterday I made this one, and I noticed afterwards, Louise was telling me somebody wanted to see the back. So this is the back. Moon, are you in class today? So I am going to make a number bouquet, and I'm gonna add this one to it. Hey, bad kitty, no. That's no class. Sorry, guys. Kitty, kitty. Hello, Peru. Oh, and I forgot to make my comments big over here. There we go. Today I'm going to be using Prima Glam Gold. These are 11-inch balloons. Mooney, you're not coming back up. No. No. We are going to inflate them. Nine inches. Hello, Mexico. Grand Rising, everyone. These are Prima Glam Gold. Just in case if you haven't seen the Prima Glam Gold, I'm gonna size it to 9 inches. And then I'm gonna tie them together. So I have my first duplet. Try to make sure that you guys are both being able to be seen. Okay, I'm gonna make another pair. Grand Rising, everyone. I am sizing these balloons for 9 inches. And now I'm gonna create another pair. So now we have 2 pairs. layers. I'm going to push it in. Push this one over. And we have a pair. And I'm gonna make 4 more of these. Hello, see ya more. And you'll see sometimes your quads will do that. That's okay. You could push them down when you put everything together. Grand Rising, Pascalina. And make another pair. Hello, Smarsh. 599. And Festa on YouTube. Yes, tap tap. Thank you, Pascalina. I just noticed a comment on my YouTube before I came live. Somebody told me in capital letters, you are very boring. So I told Miss Brenda, you are very blocked. So if there are comments left like that, I do not tolerate anything like that, and I will block you. Just so you know. This is a space of balloons. There's enough hate in the world. We don't need any here. I do this so that I can forget about the other issues that are out there. And I have thick skin, so it doesn't bother me. But for some, it might. Thank you very much. And that's why I love my moderators too. Because they will block you if you are rude. We don't need any rudeness here. And I think I mentioned it before. I make balloons. If you find it boring, this is not a place where you're gonna find cartwheels and all that jazz. I have 1 more of these to make. Thank you so much, Femi's Luxury. I'm not sure if some people are expecting, I don't know what they're expecting. But that's the second time I've been told that. We are going to, yesterday we made this bouquet. So today I'm going to make a number stack and add that bouquet to the number stack. I'm also waiting for a balloon order from Balloons Online. The window's time slot is between 9 and 1. So I'm hoping, and yes, you got it, creating smiles, not chaos. I'm hoping the balloons arrive while we're on live. And yesterday I mentioned I'm going to be making a gumball machine. And I wasn't on TikTok very much last night. But I did notice Louise left a comment that she needs to make a gumball machine for a client. So that will be the first video when I get the order. for you, Louise. You got it, Decorate Up Balloons. I take my time to do these. I won't even discuss what the pay is. We won't go there. But then to get rude comments on top, block. Okay, now we need to make some small ones. And if you weren't here yesterday, I made this beautiful purple and blue flower along with the gold bouquet. And if the delivery comes while I'm on live, that color was, those ones are Prima Glam Gold. These balloons have really long necks, and that is something they are patent pending. And these are from balloons.online. And now we're going to make some small quads. How did I make that ribbon? Are you talking about the bow? Because that's just a foil. Hello, Louise. I think you just missed it. I was just talking about how I saw your comment about the gumball machine. So when I do get my order, that is going to be the first one. Oh. And here you can see how long the necks are. Super long. I'm going to size these to be 4 inches. See how long those necks are? These are great when you're making clusters and you connect each cluster by the neck. I see Louise is saying yay. And Louise, I'm sorry yesterday I didn't see your comment about seeing the back of the bouquet. So I showed it earlier, but I will show it again. So here is the front, and then here is the back. So the bouquet is just held together with a 260. The air was removed first. So today I'm going to make a number stack, and we are going to add that to it while we wait for the balloon order to come in. And we want it to come in sooner than later. And YouTube, if you can let me know, I switched from horizontal to vertical. Are you guys okay with that? Yes, in my story, I put a link to the replay. I should have put that in my stories much sooner, but I have been busy. I haven't even been able to read all the comments from yesterday's live. Good morning. This brand is Prima. It is available at balloons.online. And the color is Glam Gold. And what I recommend for 260s is Sempertex or Calisan. I may be recommending Tough Tex. I'm going to be trying their 260s for the first time when I get my order. And the order that's coming is sponsored to me from Balloons Online. They have been sponsoring the channel since I believe late 2015, early 2016. Yes, Sempertex are stretchy. So I'm just gonna make a quad. Remember, they may not stay together. They might do that. That's okay. You could fix them as you make your stack. I believe 3 is what we needed. And now I'm going to put it together. And I'm not using a 260 or fishing line or none of those things. I'm going to put it together using the necks of the balloons. Thank you very much, Sandra. I am going to be making a number stack and adding this one. Oh. Forgetting what I'm doing. Okay. So I've got my first quad. Let's see if I can move you guys back some. You are very welcome, Laura. So I have my first quad. These are inflated with 9 inches of air. They are 11-inch balloons. And the next set is 5-inch. And these are inflated to be 4 inches. So I am going to take one of the necks and I'm going to wrap it around and tie it. Then I'm going to grab another neck, this time from the 5-inch. I'm going to come along. There we go. Look how long that neck is. Love it. And I'm going to add the next set. I'm actually going to wrap that around a couple of times. And then tie it. So we have the first part. Now, grab this table. I think you guys can see okay from there. I am going to grab another neck and add in one of the 4-inch quads. And tie it. And I'm going to get another neck. I'm going to add in again. And this is what I was talking about. It's sometimes pop up like that. And just push it right back down. It's so long, the neck, I'm able to wrap it around the balloons twice and tie without issue. So now I'm going to grab the last 4-inch quad. Tying it in. Hello, Customs Crafty. Happy Tuesday. Okay, I have another neck. And I'm in my final balloon, but first I need to open the window more. It's no fun getting older. These hot flashes. Wow, I wrapped that around 3 times. Okay, so this is what we have. And I forgot about getting some balloon weights. And for this size, I like to use 2 weights. Yep, right in the center. Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, I'm just going to, first I'm going to check and make sure there's no holes. I'm not going to double stuff. This was my broken pump. And now where did I put my good one? It's okay. Okay, I have no holes. So I am just going to go to the bathroom, fit this over my, oh wait. They shut the water off in the building this morning. Let me see if we have it back. Doesn't sound good, but there's water coming out. I'll be back in a second, guys. Very sorry about that. I am back. So I just filled them with some water. Now I'm going to tie the necks together. Still a little wet. I tried to dry them off. So you want to tie them like that. And then I'm going to bring them in around these. Hopefully you saw that. And that is perfect. Now we need some numbers. And if somebody can write the T-Store in the comments, that is where I purchased these numbers. So we are going to do a 21. And I like this gold. I'm going to show you the other gold. Yes, you got it, Louise. This gold is super tacky, but this gold is much better. I'm just gonna start it with my hand pump, and then I'm gonna inflate it with the electric inflator. Yeah, I know, I don't like that gold either. Okay, I do that just to open up, you know, where you hear that. Shh. Yes, Louise, you got it. Much more classy. Okay. I have to move you for a sec. And I definitely like what the price of these were. I think it was just a couple of bucks for the two numbers. But let's see the quality. Sorry for your ears. And I'm going to finish it off with my hand pump. Is anybody that's here now, were you here yesterday when I did the orbs? There were some people pretty upset over me inflating the orbs. And some were trying to tell me that they shouldn't be round, that they should be like a cube. And just to show you, and my neighbor told me that she bought these from the tea store. So you see how There's very little wrinkles. There's absolutely no wrinkles there. Yes, the noise is a hazard of this job. Now this one, I didn't continue because people were getting very upset, but you could see it is not round yet and lots of wrinkles. So this one I'm gonna continue inflating offline. Okay, back to the numbers. Now I have a 1, good morning, Brookie. You're late, but not too late. Okay. I'm sorry if we get a squeaker again. And yeah, Deanna, these are not as squeaky as the orbs were. Those orbs were super squeaky. Finish this one with my hand pump. I'm always nervous I'm going to overinflate. And we don't have no extras. Sometimes for customers, I will buy an extra number because we never know what could happen. But then there's times that I don't because it just costs too much. Yeah, they weren't happy with the sound yesterday. And I had a little 3-year-old telling his mommy to tell me to stop because he was afraid it was going to pop like the little one did. I just cut off the tabs. You can see there are these tabs. We don't need them. So we just cut them off. Just don't cut your balloon. Oh. I had my water bottle and I thought I popped something. Little jumpy. Good morning, Maribel. This one can maybe take another shot of air. I don't want to overdo it. Okay. I'm just thinking how I'm going to do this part now. I might move my island. So I love this thing is on wheels. See if I bring you guys to a lower table. here. I need a 260. It doesn't matter the color. So I am going to add, bring you over here. I'm going to add a 260 to the inflation tail and then roll it down. Now you want to tie it. And you'll end up with this to connect it to your base. And I'm going to do the same with the number 1. I shouldn't have chose black because I'm wearing black, so it's hard to see it. And now we can add them. So, okay. So I am just going to take the 260, wrap it around. I'm going to go further down. So I wrapped the one. Now I'm taking the other one. And now I'm just going to tie it. This 260 is being stubborn. And we have our 2 attached. Now we need our 1. And ever since I fell down, I'm having a hard time bending. This cannot bend. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take this, wrap it right around. Oops. Bring it back up and tie it. So this is what we have so far. And I want to add those flowers. Okay. I was planning to put these like right there. do you guys think? Would it be good right here? Turn it around to face you. It is facing you. It's just the camera is backwards. So if I do this, then you guys are seeing it correct, right? But now this is backwards for me. Thank you so much. So these are boinging. We don't want that. So you can use a hot glue gun or U-glue dashes. And I'm going to guess the U-glue dashes won't work great. So I am going to use the howto hot glue gun. Type double face. No, it's not backwards. If I flip it around, then you guys see it properly. You guys got me wondering now, is it backwards? No, it's right. It's just you guys are seeing it flipped. Yes, Deanna, it was mirrored for you guys. So I am going to add some glue right here. And then I can attach them so they don't boing. And for reference, I am 5'9". This is pretty tall. Just gonna hold it for the glue to dry. Little bit more. You are very welcome. This glue gun is the howto hot glue gun. And I just saw they left a comment saying that they ship to Canada and the US and some Europe areas. They're trying to expand to be available everywhere. Okay, we are fully attached. And let me just give it a little test so that you guys see it proper. Voila. Okay. But I can't do it that way. I've got to do it this way. Okay, so do you guys think this would go perfect right where it is? Otherwise, I can go down lower. Lower. Low. Okay, everybody is saying low, so we are going to go lower. I think it covers up the 2 and the 1 too much. So we will go right there. Just, yep, you guys are right. Lower is better. So now, do I want to glue it? Or should I add a 260? I think I'm going to add a 260. Any gold? It doesn't matter the color. You won't see it. I just grabbed a blue 260. I'm gonna pull out the air. And hello to Georgiana. Valerie. Okay, I am going to tie the 260 onto that 260. I think I'm going to be using glue as well. Okay. So I am just going to pull that 260 and try to get down again. And I'm going to wrap it in. Wrapping it around a couple of balloons. I'm really tight. Okay, I'm gonna get some glue. I'm going back. Now I'm gonna use U-glue dashes for this one. These are U-glue dashes. They are amazing. Okay, I gotta come back down. Oh yeah. And when you use U-glue dashes, you need to rub them. The heat from your finger activates the glue. Sorry you guys can't see this part, but I'm just adding the glue dots. That's loose. A few more glue dots. Hello, Mad on YouTube. Let's get here. I'm noticing a petal is losing there. Let's see if I can just turn that around. Because Tanya is all out of gold reflex. Okay, nobody knows. Just trying to think if it needs anything else. A few more glue dots. Or no, I'm going to use the hot glue. Sometimes it's faster. The glue gun only takes 30 seconds to heat up, and if you're not using it, it will automatically turn off. I want you to sit there. Good morning, Connie. And thank you so much. So I'm just going to add some glue right about here. I do the circles so that I don't get all the glue strings. And how much would I charge for this one? I am not sure. I am repricing since I'm in a new area. Over here, they just don't pay like they would in my old area. I don't know if I want to glue that one. Yeah, I will. The base, oops, I didn't hold that long enough. The base is inflated to 9 inches. And the ones in between are inflated to 4 inches. Okay, I think she's stuck now. And I'm going to put a little bit. Tricky doing it sideways. I'm going to hold that for a sec. And I definitely like these numbers. They are not losing air so far. And I love the color. string. So remember, this is how you guys see it as 21. But because the mirror is on, and I'm just holding it with one hand, everything is all together perfect. But if I were to guess the price, I would say minimum 50. Minimum. And I'm really hoping my balloon order comes. What time is it? 11. Bring you guys back to normal. You guys were almost on the floor. And let's do a quick measurement. So it's about 2.5 feet wide. Yeah, 50 would be the minimum. These numbers were very cheap. I believe they were like $3 for the 2 numbers. And then you have the Prima balloons and the bouquet in the front. And 50 I think is cheap. Okay, so it's about 2.5 feet wide, maybe bigger, wider I mean. And a little over 4 feet tall. So do you guys think 50 is a good price, considering the price of the numbers? And once you learn these flowers, you can do them in your sleep. Okay, LBD is saying no. What would you charge, LBD? The creativity, I know. Yeah, I think it is cheap too. 75 to 100, I think you guys are right. Now, if a customer were to order this from me, I don't do anything less than 150. So, just so you know that. So 75 and up, yeah, I think you guys are right. Thank you, LBD. And yes, it does definitely depend on the area. Now, if somebody were to order this and they lived in my building, for example, I would give them a good deal. Three foils and chrome, yeah. Oh yeah, I was thinking 3. I was forgetting this one is the 3rd one. might fool around with something. Just see if I can grab the 260s. You have to come down. This was the other one that I made with the other colors. I prefer it in all gold. Yes, that is so true, Daily Deal, Diva. They do. They pay like $15 just for one of these at the store. With helium sometimes too. We don't need helium. I am not a fan of using helium because that takes away from the profits. Oh, my glue came off right there. You do. I think I've only ever done helium for a client one time. And when I saw how much work and time was involved, no thank you, air only. Okay, that's holding better now. I just want to pull these off. And I always break those. I completely broke the tab. Oops. Wow, this thing is stuck on there like really good. And I broke the tab, so I can't pull it. I'm trying to just remove the clear clip. Come on, you can't have damage. This thing is stuck right to the clip. No damage, but it had broken right off the little tab that you pull. Let me see if that's going to happen to me again. A little bit broke off. Voila, that one came off. Perfect. So far I've only damaged this place. One little spot on the ceiling. I pulled on the clip instead of doing it the proper way. Stick you there, and I'm going to check for some 260s. Bring back my table. This is Sempertex Lime Green 260. And this is Palisan Mirror Gold 260. Let's see if this inflator works. Got a couple of broken ones around here. gave it too much air. There we go. And Rose of Sharon Balloon Decor says she feels the same way about helium. Yeah. I avoid it at all costs. Yes, I am self-taught. So I'm going to tie the two of these together. I am going to do what is called a zigzag effect. And I'm going to squeeze them to make them super soft. So with the green, I'm going to make one bubble. And I'm going to hold that bubble. With the gold, I'm going to make 3 bubbles. And you want them to be about the same size. And when I grab it, so I grab it with my left hand and I'm pinching it. My right hand is going to twist it. So altogether should be 4 balls. Now I'm going to connect them just like that. And I'm going to repeat those steps, but this time I'm going to make 3 with the green and 1 with the gold. This could actually be added to the number stack that I made. Now I'm holding that in between my fingers and I'm going to make a gold ball. And I'm going to bring that down. Wait now, did I do it right? Hold on a second. I'm going to retry that. You're coming too small. AI says that we are discussing balloon pricing. I guess we were. Okay, now I'm going to make 1 ball with the gold. And let me try one more little set to see if I can get this going. So I need 3. I'm going to hold it. And I'm going to bring that back and twist them to lock. And yeah, it is working. Sometimes when I do the first 2, it looks like it's not working. But if you could see, we're going to have a zigzag pattern. And I definitely could have given more air. So now with the gold, I'm going to make 1 bubble. And with the green, 3 bubbles. And thank you very much, Sean. I'm going to do that. And continue on. So now we have 3 green and 1 gold. So you want 1 green and 3 gold. connect them. I know, Pascalina, bubbles are not your friend. I can't remember where you live, Pascalina. Are you close to me? Are you in Ontario? You too, Seymour. I gotta get you guys over here. So, we are going, oh, you're in the UK. Okay, we're gonna have to do some Zoom classes or something. Okay, now I have 3 gold, 1 green. Same with you, crafted by K-Joy. I'm gonna make 1 gold and 3 green. Yes, please. Now, you're gonna get a little bit jealous, Pascalina, but Louise might be coming here. I am going to plan an in-person class here. I am good, Lauren, thank you. How are you? So you see the effect? You could take this and put it on your number balloons. So now I need Louise, wait for you. Okay, Pascalina, you have to come here. You have to come to Canada. Okay, now I need 1 green bubble and 3 gold bubbles. And if there is anybody who is in Ontario, pretty close to Belleville, you will get a chance to come for an in-person class too. As long as you're not too far away. Oh, it's freezing here, LBD, like freezing. I think it was minus 20 earlier. You have family here? Are they in Ontario? You've got family in Toronto? Toronto's not far. My son lives in Toronto. He comes up on a bus and he's here by bus in about an hour and 40 minutes. So now I have 3 gold here, 1 green. I need 1 gold. England is cold. 3 green. But I hear England is beautiful. It's going to be 81 today in Texas. I'm not sure that temperature, but I think that's warm. And I want to be where it's warm. Maybe if you win the lottery, we all need to win the lottery. Life would be so much better. So now I'm making 3 gold balls. 81 is hot? Okay. I'm super jealous. Because it is far from hot here. And I let go of one of my balls. I'm going to do the green first since I just need 1. Which balloon is better for the sun? None of them really like the sun. But I think Tough Tex is the best for outside. And certain colors. Black is terrible outside. I always try to persuade people away from black when it's outdoors. So I don't know if anybody is doing this now or you'll wait and do the replay. So I just need one ball for the gold. We moved from East London, now in Southampton. And it's cold in both places, I imagine. But I do feel like spring is about to be sprung. I go by my solar lights on the balcony. The beginning of the winter, I only got about an hour to an hour and a half with my solar lights. Now they are staying on till about 10:30 p.m. So I feel spring is coming. Hello, hello. I am going to make one bubble in the green and 3 in the gold. We are going to be doing this again next week or the following week, maybe this week, I'm not sure. But I'm going to be doing another marquee, but it'll be for graduation 2026. So this is what I have. It's the beginning of March, yeah, but I know we're getting a little bit more daylight each day. And I love it. It means we're getting closer to spring. This is going to be loud. Sorry everybody online, and sorry to my neighbor if her dogs just had a heart attack. She told me they go nuts when I pop balloons. And when I'm doing my cleanup, I try to pop them very quietly, but sometimes they come louder. So this I am just making it. I had finished doing a stack, which should be a number 21. It is a 21, but you guys are seeing it backwards. And it has the flower bouquet on it. And I was killing some time waiting for a delivery, so I decided to show you guys this zigzag pattern. I am from Belleville, Ontario. So see, you could take it and put it around your balloon. I wouldn't put it on this one in particular because I have everything gold. Maybe if I use 2 different golds. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but these are different golds. How is my leprechaun coming? It's still the same. It's still the same. It's right over here in my kitchen. One second. You okay, Boots? You okay, kitty? Okay. He's losing part of his belt, but I think he's super funny looking. I don't think I should have had the green there. So yeah, there's a whole lot of things that I need to change on this one. Whole lot of things. And I realize if I'm very careful, I can remove this and reuse it in another video. Very carefully. Made me jump. Those glue dots, I have to like pull them to remove them. Yes, you can reuse foils. You can remove the air. If I can find a straw, I will show you that you can remove the air. And there's no marks from the glue dots. Oh, that's awesome, Louise. She'll love it. In April, she turns 21. Okay, I'm gonna see if this one is going to work. You would just stick a balloon, stick a balloon in a balloon. You would just stick a straw into where you would inflate it. And you will hear the air start to come out. I don't know if you heard that little sss, and then we could just push on it. Yeah, Louise, when you make it, are you going to share it with us? You could share it in the group. And speaking of the group, I still got to make the Discord. Our group on TikTok, it got full quick, and we don't get to have a lot of numbers in the group. We didn't choose that. April 1st. I can't wait to see it and tell her happy early birthday. And if you didn't know that you could take air out of your foil balloons, now you know. With the 4 pearls across, yes. We can do that. Actually, we are going to be doing that coming up soon. So I might wait and do it then, but we'll see. You need some manly balloon options. I agree that I need to make some more manly stuff because I find that I do a lot more girly stuff. Even when I do face painting, I want the girls. I know more girl things. And I took the air out of the balloon. You can also do it with bigger foils. You guys remember this cute teddy bear? Okay, I'm just going to stick the straw in the inflation area, and you might need to give it a little bit of a twist and turn, and the air is already coming out. Manly accessories made with 2/16. The chain would be good. You need 4 2/60s to make the chain. And I'm putting pressure on these balloons. And they are okay. Something tuxedo. Yep, they definitely are reusable. This takes a minute getting all the air out. Oh, we have a visitor coming. How many? You're gonna be up here, you gotta be a good girl. You have to show them you're classy. Yeah. Be good on your face. How am I getting the air out? I put a balloon straw where the inflation tail is. Yes, I used this one in that balloon arch that I pretty much almost finished. And then at the end, I was realizing one of my connections of the arch came undone. So I took everything off the arch almost, and I redid it again. And make sure I got all the air out. Yes, thank you, Pascalina. Keep tapping the screen. I was really hoping my delivery would come before I get off. And I think that's all I'm going to get out of there. Now it can be used again. What are you doing, money? You're gonna try to run out the door when the delivery comes? She loves her temptations. Check the mail. You know what? You're right. Sometimes they don't buzz, and I pray that they don't do this, but sometimes they just leave it by the door. And this building is notorious for thieves taking mail. So I'm gonna go double check right now. Did you guys hear a buzz? I was checking if my buzzer worked, and it's loud out there, but I didn't know if you could hear it in here. Yes, okay, so the buzzer's working. I don't see it anywhere out there by the door, so hopefully it's good. The buzzer's loud, isn't it? Wait, what, Mooney? Did you eat them all? Okay. Okay. She ate all the treats. Boots want treats? Come on, Boots. There you go. Come here, baby. Oh, come here, my baby girl. Okay, there you go. You guys hardly ever see Boots. Ever since I've been giving her tuna, she doesn't want her temptations. You guys are spoiled. You are spoiled. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can remember the chain. I gave it 6 pumps and I'm gonna release air. I know you guys get scared. Does she look like yours, Louise? This is Boots. She's such a sweetheart. Yeah. Yeah, you're a sweetheart. Okay, I'm gonna put you down now. Okay. You finish your treats and then you're gonna get down. I know, yeah, I know. You're scared. Okay, here, look. Mama, take it over here. Okay, come on, look. Come on. Come on, come get your treats over here. Over here, over here. Man, this is gonna scare you. You always get scared when I got balloons. You're gonna post a pic later? Good. I wanna see. So I'm leaving about that much air. And we're gonna need 2 more. Haven't done the chain in a while. Let's see if I remember. Oh, come on, delivery. If I wasn't waiting for the delivery, it would have been here at 9 a.m. for sure. Because that's the way it works. Okay. So you would take your other set of 260s, twist them together. Trying to remember. My brain is drawing a blank on me right now. Hold on. Okay. So you would have your balloons like this. You would make 2 bubbles. And you're going to bring this up. I keep trying. You're trying to remember as well? I might have to go back to one of my videos. But I think it was something I did wrong at the start here. Because now I keep doing it. It's gonna be a chain. Oh yeah, we're doing it, we're doing it. And then we would bring that back down. And this one would come back. AI is saying that we're talking about balloons and cats. Right? Yeah. Through the middle. Yeah, I don't know. I did something. I'm gonna have to refer back to my video. Yeah, it definitely needs to go in between. Okay, I'm gonna redo it. We definitely have to bring that in between. So it's just the start. I landed right in my pocket. I think this could be manly. I still feel like something is off. And you are not long enough. So we're gonna just snip you. It looks fine to you? Okay. I'm just gonna tie those ends. nice new chain necklace. You can even put these going around your numbers. That would actually look pretty cool. Manly. But I'm going to do one more because I want to figure out what I did here at the bottom. If you missed it, I'm going to do another one, Pascalina. And it's no pearls. It's 260s, but no pearls. I'm going to use Sempertex. Yes, ma'am. No pearls. This is Sempertex Reflex Silver. Give it a stretch. Okay. I think I put 6 pumps in the last time. That was 6 or 7, but I'm leaving about that much of a tail. Probably could have inflated it more. I'm going to be making a garland. I'm not sure when, but after my delivery comes in. So I don't know if it'll be this week or next week. But I'm going to incorporate a bunch of different 260 techniques. Make it be a super luxury garland. I recommend Sempertex balloons or Calisan. Qualitex used to be great, but Qualitex has closed down. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a backdrop video for you, backdrop. And it's going to be a 3D heart. You guys have seen it on my channel. It has red rose for a cover. Okay, now the start is where I was getting messed up, but should be all soft. I think it has to start the way that I did it, which was like this. I'm going to go a little bit smaller. Yeah. Okay. We will start with 2 smaller bubbles. Then you're going to bring these 2 up around that and twist. Now you'll be bringing this down and twist. I'm going to give my balloons a squeeze. And then you'll bring these 2 down again. bring it down up to there. And then we're going to go again, but I'm going to give them a squeeze. And now twist. It's funny when I do events with Ron and I hear his balloons popping, like if we're doing twisting, I tell him, baby, you gotta squeeze your balloon sometimes after each twist. And he looks at me and says, I don't have time for that. I said, okay, keep doing it the way you're doing it, because now you're redoing the whole balloon again, instead of just taking an extra second to give it a squeeze. Now I think he's finally got it. And we're going to bring that down through. Give them all a squeeze again. Looks better with the first one small, I agree. I'm going to grab the other one in a second and we can compare. And I think if I went back to my video, that is exactly how I did it. Squeezing it frightens you? Nah, just squeeze. I used to be terrified of balloons. And then I became a balloon twister and that went away. Mind you, there's still times that I'll throw on a pair of sunglasses if I feel like the balloon's gonna pop. Give them a squeeze. Bring that back. That's going to be the last link we can get out of there. And that will be the last one for there. So to finish it off, you put headphones on. That would work good too. Don't hear it, don't know. Okay. Gonna tie these ends. Hi, Bianca. And I could tie those, but they don't look the right size. See if I could squeeze it a little bit more. I know what to do. Sometimes I just don't think. Now if you wanted to make it longer, then we would just connect. We would just add to it. I will show you with the green one in a sec. So tuck those away for a second. So now that looks more even. See, there was our ending and there was our beginning. Much better than the beginning over here. Show you in comparison. Much better with the smaller bubble. And then if you wanted to make it longer, I think you could just tie them together. Let me see if I have 4 more. Silver. I do. That's a broken one. Well, it's cut. So let's see about making it longer. And I wanted to just see. I think it would look cool on the numbers. I think I stretched them all. You want to advertise. And the best place for advertising today is social media. It used to be that you wanted to get into the Google search engine. But today it's social media. Oops. I just realized I tried that. So I am going to tie that over here. I'm going to tie it with one of the other necks. So we have one. And we have 2. I'm going to get some air into these 2. And I have been checking out Zoom for classes, but I think Zoom may be a little pricey. I know you can get 40 minutes free. 40 minutes is not enough time. We need way more time. Okay, give them all a squeeze. And we want to continue. We want to follow the same way. So now, if I do that small again, I'm going to do it. That's okay. We'll go small. What about Teams on Zoom? Because I think I have to get something extra. Okay, I'm gonna twist those. I'll bring these down. Twist those. And I need to give a squeeze. And we're going to come down. And continue building the chain. I'm going to give another squeeze. Going to come back down again. The only issue is they're not all the same size because of our starters. But I think it's okay. Squeeze. Another squeeze. I think the chain is much easier than the pearls. I think many of you would agree. Yes, I know Pascalina would definitely agree with me. The pearls give her a hard time. Yes, the chain is way easier. I am going to snip the ends of that and tie it. Yes, they could be tricky at times, the pearls. I hope if I tied it proper. It was all twisted. Okay. And I'm going to release some air from this one. Are you doing it, Pascalina? Poor girl. She has a really hard time with those pearls. They are not her friend. But we have to make them be your friend. That's a little one at the top there. But now you would have double the length. I'm going to get robbed with this kind of gold on. You're convinced the pearls don't like you making them. There's a few of you that are having trouble with the pearls. Try to make this connection a little bit stronger. You are welcome. Much easier. I thought she was losing air, but no. And I have my window open and it is freezing. And these foils are doing okay. I am going to take a foil outside for a minute. see if I can show you guys this. I'm gonna take this outside just for a second. I just want to show you guys what the balloons are like when you take them outside in the cold. So try to get this over to you fast so you could see it went all loose. But give it a second. She is already starting to fill back up. Let me close my window to make it warmer. Yours shrinks, yeah, but it should come right back when you get into the warm air. It's still trying to fill up. In heat, they inflate, yes. In the heat, they can expand bigger. She is almost right back to where she was before I took her outside. Let me do it with one more. Oh, and I'm sorry, somebody was asking how long these flowers would last. They don't last very long. If you don't use high float, they will start to shrink. But I made these yesterday and they're still pretty firm. So I would say 2 or 3 days without high float. So I'm gonna take this big bow outside and see if that one will come back as well. You did the pearls? Yes. Oh wow, this one really doesn't like the cold. Wowzers. She really went out. But it only took a second of being back inside and she should come right back. She is coming back. No, I don't use high flow, but I am gonna get some and try it out. And the air is coming back. I brought this one outside and she completely just folded up on me. So, just so you know, if you're making one of these and you take it outside and it starts deflating, it will re-inflate. And I think I'm gonna go and take a peek again for my delivery. Just want to show you guys what I got ordered. No bueno. I'm out of breath now. I just ran down 3 flights of stairs. Thank you so much. See you more. I'm going to show you guys the number stack one more time. I just have a feeling the minute I get off live, that's when the buzzer is going to buzz. And the balloons will be here. Yeah, it doesn't look right on the camera because it mirrors. But if I turn it around this way, then you guys can see that it is a 21. And she's got water balloon weight on the bottom. And she is about 4 feet tall. And you could add more to it, but honestly, I like it like this. And if you check out yesterday's replay on YouTube, you will see how to make this bouquet. Yes, it is very sturdy. I am holding it one hand. Oh, I thought it was going to fall apart there. She is sturdy and she won't knock over. And just one last time, show you, this was the bouquet, like that one, but I did it in gold. So if you go to YouTube, or you're already on YouTube, you could check out the live replay. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, maybe one more thing I'm gonna check out. I saw this on a video, and I can't remember right now whose video. Thank you very much. But somebody was showing a trick to do with Bobo balloons. And I'm going to try it and see why that looks like a bowl. Yeah, look at that. Okay, let me go grab what I saw in the video. I don't know if it works, but in the video she said it worked. She used a hair dryer on the Bobo balloon. So I want to see if it works. I'm going to need my inflator. You wanted to try that, so you probably saw the video too. Can't remember her name, but I know it said something about she doesn't like doing the stretching, so instead she heats it up with a hair dryer. So I'm going to see if that works. Yep, you could do that as well. I only have one plug. Let's see. I don't know if I did that fast enough. I'm gonna lose the heat. Nope. If you see this line, the line should be right in the center. It feels like it's not. Feels like this side is going up bigger. So maybe I needed to inflate it first and then heat it up. Let's see. Yeah, it was still unbalanced. Maybe I'm not giving it enough heat. Let's try. Try to go before it cools down. No. That is not working. I don't see it working. So, let me just try something. I love these balloons, but they're such a pain. So I usually will stretch it. I'm going to start right by the neck. It's hard. Well, you gotta have extra heavy duty strength to get these. Let's see. I prefer the brand that, well, I'm not sure what brand it is, but balloons.online has some, and they are like pre-stretched. Hey, it's still coming out more on that side than this side. Let me see if I know I saw it somewhere. I have one left from Balloons Online. Oh. Now, I noticed they have none in stock right now, but I hope they get some more in. But let me show you. So the one, this Bobo, which is from the tea store, it looks like that. And then the one from Balloons Online, it looks like this. And you do not need to stretch these. That is pretty perfect. And no stretching. Maybe balloons are defective. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try stretching it one more time. I thought about when I do the gumball machine to use a Bobo, but instead I have, I forget the brand now, but they're just gonna be clear latex. I'm gonna try stretching this again. See if I can't get it. I'm really stretching it out now. You think once it's gone, it can't recharge? It's still looking more on this side than there is on this side. I don't recommend these. For Bobos, I would recommend either the ones that I just showed you from Balloons Online that are pre-stretched, or check out Bobo Balloons on TikTok. Amanda, she sells Bobos, and I don't think they're like these. And still no delivery. Yes, hers are perfect. If you're looking for perfect, good Bobo balloons, then you need to check out, I believe her handle is Balloon Gift Boutique. I could be wrong. But her name is Bobo Balloons. Amanda, she is magical with those Bobos. She knows how to cut them and to reseal them. I've tried many times and I just keep failing, but I'm gonna try again. Well, I think the delivery is really taking its time. It's at between 9 and 1. It's like 28 minutes away from 1. Yes, she is amazing. She is very creative. I will find her channel for you in 1 second when I say goodbye to YouTube. And YouTube, I am going to say goodbye now. And I will be back tomorrow morning, I believe 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.